welcome back to my channel. So right now, it's currently 9:07, so like my hair's a little crazy, we're looking a little crazy, but today we decided to film a video on how to blow dry your hair. I did one for myself. Now I'm going to do one on her so you can see literally every single step I do, because I'm going to record the whole thing. But yeah, so she has nowhere to go. It's just for fun.
I don't like getting my hair blow dried.
You asked me to.
I know, because it's gonna look nice, but I don't like blow drying my hair.
But yeah, so let's wait, what is it?
Get into it.
But let's get into the video. I will do a voiceover, so I'll show you guys, what I'm doing, blah blah blah. Yeah.
Ain't gonna get naked boots in this player.
So the first thing that we're going to do is put a detangling spray. And this is all the time. Even if you are not blow drying your hair, you're just coming right out the shower, that's the first thing you should do. The one I'm using is called Milkshake. I'm going to have it in my description below if you want to try it out. And then I'm going to put my Dad primer, which I usually put in my hair when I blow dry. And I'm just taking a little bit of that just so that it doesn't get too oily. So my sister's hair is more on the finer side. She does have a good amount of it though. So whenever we try and do curls, they don't really stay. So she just has her hair straight most of the time, or she does have curly wavy hair, kind of a mix. So yeah, so we rather blow dry it than try and curl it, because the curls wouldn't stay. And so obviously right now we're just combing out her hair, getting the product spread evenly throughout her hair, because that is what's most important. So I'm just going to be showing you my round brush. This is the one I use from Paul Mitchell, and this is just my preference to use on my sister's hair. She has short to medium, I guess, length hair, but yeah, it kind of works for us. So right now I'm just showing you how I'm literally going to be using clips, because sectioning is important. It's probably the most important thing. And what I'm showing you now is the length of the barrel, I guess you would call it. Is going to kind of tell you how big of a section you want, because I am going to take the top section horizontally instead of vertically. It's very important the amount of hair you take in your sections, just because if it's too much hair for your round brush, that piece isn't going to come out as good as it is able to. And I do 5 different sections, so I'm just going to speed that up for you. So I'm going to be using my Samvia blow dryer. I love this blow dryer. It is so light, and I'm going to be using it hot, obviously. And so the first thing you're gonna do is kind of make the piece damp. If you're gonna take it when it's soaking wet, you're gonna be there for a while. So the first thing I'm going to do is split that section in half, or I could take it full if it fits on my round brush. And I'm going to start drying the roots first. So after I'm kind of done drying the roots, I'm going to start doing the mid shaft. And I pull it all the way to the end, and I kind of roll my brush. I don't know if you guys could see. I roll my brush up and down both ways to try and just dry that, which is what I'm doing right now at this second. And then after that, if I feel like it's dry enough, I will go all the way to the end, but you'll always see me rolling my brush back up. So I felt that it was dry enough. So you always have to kind of cool the curl. You can't pull it off of your brush right when you take the blow dryer off because it will not stay. It's going to be too hot. So I'm going to take my next section and you're going to see me part and do the same thing, and I'll explain it again. So roots first, then mid shaft, then ends. You're going to kind of see me pulling with tension because I want it to be as straight as possible. Also, the higher you pull, the more volume you will get with the round brush. You have to make sure that it is dry because if it's not dry, the curl will not stay. And you can keep on trying, but I don't know what to tell you. So you just have to make sure you get all the way through. You'll see me eventually kind of go through pieces over again just because I wasn't sure if it was dry or not because of how hot it was. But I always check after. So now I'm just letting the curl set and then twisting the brush out. And you kind of see it take its shape. So I just finished the last piece in that section and now I'm just going to show you guys. You can see just how sleek it looks. This is the most volume my sister's going to get. So yeah, so now I'm just going to take my next section, keeping in mind that it has to be small enough. So this last top section is going to be split into 3 parts, just because the smaller the section, the better. So I'm just going to show you really quick what it kind of looks like so far. And I just finished the back section. So we're going to start on the side sections now. And I'm going to take horizontal, dang, I forgot the word. Horizontal sections. There you go. And they're not going to be too big so that, you know, I won't get every piece of hair. I kind of want them thin. But yeah, and then I'm just going to keep repeating the same process. I'm so sorry if you hear anything in the background. That is just my puppy being annoying as heck. But yeah, so same thing. Roots, mid shaft, ends. So now I'm going to start on the top section, and so you're going to take that into 5 horizontal sections, I believe. That's how much I use for her and for the brush that I have. But again, I am using the same technique, roots, mid shaft, ends, and I also, you're gonna see me pulling it in different ways just because I want as much volume as I could possibly have in her hair for this time. So yeah, so the more you pull up, the more volume you're gonna have. And once you start finishing each section, you're gonna kind of leave it in her face and just let it cool until you're all the way to the back. Then once you get to the back, you're gonna see me. I'm going to start taking section by section and blow drying it back. So because I already blow dried all of it, I kind of put it all to the front. I'm gonna start taking all the sections evenly and start blow drying them to the back. And you're gonna see what difference it makes when I'm finished. So now I'm kind of showing you guys what it looks like after I blow dried it. And I am going to put in a product called Defy, and it's like a styling cream kind of thing, and it's my favorite product to use. Literally, I use it in my curly hair, but just to kind of get the flyaways down, just kind of make it stay a little bit.